The elders spoke of a guardian of the deep, a being older than memory itself. They called it Nabau, the great serpent of the river, seen only by those chosen, or those doomed. To the people of the river, the water was both path and provider. What lay beneath was a truth they chose not to disturb. On March 30th, 1904, Koh joined Resident H.F. Deschen's expedition into the upriver Uluai. This was more than a mission. It was the beginning of something unseen. Koh was assigned as the Juggaloo one, standing at the bow, the first to face whatever lay ahead. If anything came, it would meet him first. In the upriver passages, silence was never empty. It often meant something was waiting. The river changed. You could feel it before you saw anything. At wide open river, they entered the Barton Igan region, longboat gliding smoothly across calm water. Koh sits near the front now, guided by what he had seen. Koh followed the river south. The river brought him to Tanjong. Here, the river connected more than land. It connected blood, where one of his aunts, Rabaya, had married a Tanjong aristocrat. Inside the interior of a Melanau stilt house in the Tanjong community, here, he found family. A connection that crossed rivers, beliefs, and time. At the river bank, Aunt Rabaya spoke of a man, a warrior of the river, known as Tuga. She pointed not just to a place, but to a meeting that had already begun in his dreams. That night, the river fell silent. When the world grows quiet, the unseen begins to speak. In the stillness between waking and sleep, he was shown a path. Koh stands respectfully before Tuga, the mythical Melanau king. Tuga sits calmly with the sacred glowing stone Bata Gemella emitting a soft golden-blue mystical light. Tuga holds a sacred bait and speaks calmly. You have journeyed far. The river spirits have guided you here. This is Batu Gemella, a gift of power and protection. The river suddenly begins to swell and ripple outward as a massive shadow moves beneath the surface of the river. The shadow is enormous and serpentine, stretching across the water like a giant river dragon. To Apis Tuga, he prepares ceremonial offerings, tobacco, betel nut and rice, wine wrapped in banana leaf, floating offerings onto the river. Something resurfaced. It is huge. The river was never just water. Beneath its surface, something ancient listened to the offerings, and then it answered. An epic 200 feet long mythological water dragon emerging from the river. A massive serpent, body as large as rainforest tree, towering over the boat, dramatic storm clouds forming. It is Nabau, the legendary water dragon. Nabau turns around and enters the river once again, dragging the boat into the river. Nabau moving about inside under the water. As the Nabau drew near, Koh saw a stone inside its mouth. Nabau drops the glowing stone, turns around and disappears. Koh jumps and grabs the Batu Gemella. The stone started to glow. What he held was not a stone, but a path already written. Power is never given without purpose. He sees flashes of war, struggle, unity, sacrifice. From this moment on, his life would no longer be his own. Bata Gemella changed Koh's life. Koh suddenly awakens from sleep on a woven rattan mat. He sits upright with a startled expression. He looks down thoughtfully. remembering the dream encounter with Tugo and the sacred stone Beta Jamala, and the flashes of events.